Hello. I'm recording this right before trying to go to bed because I couldn't think of anything. But I got to chill, hang out with some people in their chats while they were live that I haven't been like necessarily do a whole lot around. Heard from a friend actually who I also haven't heard from at least a couple of months, I think. That was nice. Um, and then I finished catching up. Although catching up isn't quite the right word because I actually was fairly recent with everything. Um, on Daredevil Born Again, which was really it's an interesting show. Honestly, it's very much worth a check out. Um, yeah, today was so stupid. I for once felt like I was actually doing well. I'm getting ahead of the work. You know, one of the things that I had to do ended up taking a long time, but everything else I was like not even necessarily rushing through, but I was getting it all done. And then someone just kind of like, oh, hey, by the way. And then I had like 8 more appointments thrown onto me halfway through the day. Um, yeah, there was no way I was gonna be able to get through everything. So anyway, I got some help getting it all sorted out, all that, but like there was a lot of stupid stuff that I had to go through just because of that. But like, I don't know. It's one thing to have stuff that I wasn't expecting thrown at me, but to at least have the tools necessary to do it. And that's another to have a bunch of stuff thrown at me where it's like I don't even have the tools to do the job that you're asking me to do. I need someone to run out and bring stuff. That's all there is to it. And like I didn't even have time to fully assess everything because like again, I had so much thrown at me that I'm just like, okay, well time to dive into the work. Just kind of hope I can sort it out as I go. No, I can't because I'm busy trying to do the stuff. It all worked out eventually. Worn out. I Yeah. And it's frustrating because like I keep getting told like I'm actually really good at the job. I'm doing really good quality work. They're impressed with what I'm managing, and at the same time, it's just it's so hard to be satisfied with some of it because I'm not really getting a chance to fully act, fully learn the job, fully get used to how things are supposed to be because I'm having to cover for people supposed to be more experienced from. That's aggravating. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. I I just I just want to do this. Get to the point where it like doesn't phase me as badly, and then who knows? Maybe be able to do. Oh, hey, those are new. That explains the stinging. Huh. Oh, you know what? That's when Zach just did a thing. He bit on right here, and then had his paws wrapped around my wrist a little bit, and I think he gave me very cool. He gave me these little. They're not even scars. They're just like spots that he rubbed a little too hard, and they raised up a little bit. But yeah, it was annoying. It was a little painful, but he didn't actually draw any blood from it, so I'll call it an improvement because that's been happening a lot less lately. Like I'm not having any really crazy bloody scars from him or wounds from him as much anymore. Like I'm still getting them from time to time. He still is causing pain from time to time, but I genuinely think he is starting to mature and he's starting to understand that like if I cause pain, I don't get a reaction that I want and then I get ignored versus if I'm just annoying, I at least get attention and I don't get like ignored afterwards. So I think that's starting to be his new approach, um, which is fine. Again, I as long as he's not like constantly, excuse me, constantly hurting me to the point where like I can't, um, I can't safely be around him, then we're fine. We're fine. He and I'll get along okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have such a nasty set of scars on my arm because of this cat, and people are gonna look at me and be like, "What the hell happened to you?" I'm just gonna be like, "Cat," and they're gonna be like, "Ah." So, anyway, um, it's halfway through the week. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Um, I have plans to stream Monster Hunter Rise. I'm so frustrated with what was going on in the game. I really do need help, I think, to clear stuff at this point. But I've been trying to figure it out, and I don't know. I need to figure out maybe how to get some more NPC hunters to help me out so that I can actually go into a hunt with them instead of trying to rely on people joining and not free carding 5 minutes into a hunt. That'd be really great. Um, really, the thing I'm missing is Bar hasn't been as available to play, and that really would make all the difference because then it would be another hunter that I know I can trust, and between the two of us, our damage actually makes it so that the hunts still happen at a reasonable pace, even if they are slower with just the two of them. And then people join because I'm doing late game hunts now, so we make pretty fast progress pretty quickly once we actually get running. So eh, yeah, I'll be doing that, and then I think Saturday will be abiotic factor. I also need to get a bunch of chores now. But Saturday will be abiotic factor, and then Sunday I don't do. I might actually be going to a family thing. See, um, I might actually be able to do that and still stream because appointments had to get shifted around due to the holiday. So we'll see. But either way, whatever I'm streaming, if I'm streaming that day, is going to be Yakuza because A, it's been fun as hell, and B, I can't keep myself away from it now. And people have actually been coming by and like hanging out because they want to see me playing the goofy game, I think. So it's been great. It's a really great experience. I really do recommend it to anyone who's interested in that kind of game. If the gameplay is even remotely interesting to you, I guarantee you the story is going to be a fantastic experience. So, what is this hair that's bugging me? Anyway, be excellent to each other. Be excellent to yourself. Bye bye.